Hey guys, welcome back. It's Quasia again. Today I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about my curly hair journey. Ever since I started posting these videos, I've got a few people reaching out to me saying that they've gone to the store and bought some of the products that I had mentioned and are going to try my method, and so that really makes me happy because that's the reason why I started this channel in the first place. I had a few people reaching out asking me, what my curly hair routine was like, and I've always been about helping people, and I clearly love talking, but I just really enjoy doing these. I really enjoy making these videos, especially with everything going on in the world right now. It's like the one thing that I can do to get away from everything. So I really appreciate, those people reaching out and just trying out my routine. I really hope it works for them, and if any of you guys have tried it out or are thinking about doing it, let me know, and just let me know how it goes, how the products worked for you, and what you have questions on or whatever, because I'm here to help. The reason why I wanted to do my curly hair journey is because my hair has not always been like this. And if you're starting off or you're just coming back from damaged hair, it's not gonna look like, even if you do my routine, it may not look the same right away. So I wanted to do this video to kind of go over the different routines that I had throughout my journey and just show you guys that it takes a long time, but if you stay consistent and you just really put all of your belief into it, like, you will get the hair that you desire to have. When I was younger, around 4th grade, I started to hate my hair. And there's probably a lot of people of color who have gone through this stage, and I just had I went to school with kind of like a mixed group of people. So I had a mixed group of friends, but for the most part, my friends are mostly white, and the people in my class are mostly white. And so around 4th grade is when I started getting, well, not when I started getting, but when the comments really started to like click in my head and like really affect me. And they were just comments saying like, your hair is so nappy, why is it curly, why is it so big, like people can't see when you sit in front of them. And I just became so insecure about my hair. Like, I hated it curly, I wanted it to be straight. And I felt so ugly when I wore my hair curly. And so I would tell my mom to like straighten my hair every minute she could. And for the most part, like, she was really nice and would straighten my hair for me. But as the years went on, it just got like worse because I could start doing my own hair, even though I didn't straighten my hair, and I still don't really straighten my hair. It's just a lot of hair to do and it takes a long time. But anyways, like, going into 7th and 8th grade, I really would convince my mom, like, please just straighten my hair. Whenever we had games or like picture day or anything that I needed to look pretty, I would straighten my hair because I just felt so ugly with my hair curly. And so continuing to straighten my hair, obviously it's gonna damage your hair. So then going into high school, I again would like kept my hair straight as much as I could. But I was in dance class, and I had a friend that I knew throughout middle school as well, and elementary school. Like, I just knew her for a long time, and she had the most beautiful curls, and she was my TA, which is like a helper in dance. And like, everyone would always comment on her hair, like it was so pretty, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, like I wish I had your hair, and all these things. And like, I looked up to her so much because she was a really good dancer and she had curly hair and she was so pretty. And so I was like, oh, like I just wish I could have my hair like that again, because I knew I had curly hair, but obviously it didn't look like that, And I'll put some pictures as I'm talking on here so you guys can see how my hair looked. And I'll start like probably like 7th grade is I think how far back I have pictures from, but it was really rough. And so after like seeing her and hearing, everyone comment her and just like loving her hair, I realized like maybe it is cool to have curly hair. And I asked her what she used in her hair, and of course, like by that time she hadn't damaged her hair, so her hair curly hair routine was so easy. It was like water and the pink moisturizer that I know most of you have used and I use like literally throughout my whole life. And I was like, no way, like there's no way that it's just that too, because I use that and my hair doesn't look like it. So I went home and told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I want to get my hair back curly. You know, I asked my friend what she uses and she said she just uses water and the pink moisturizer. So here I am in the bathroom, like putting so much of the pink moisturizer in, and it's not working. Like my hair is not curly. It's still like stringy and gross. So my mom saw that I really did want to like try this out. So she reached out to a couple of her friends, and this was before like YouTube was big then, but it wasn't like big in the beauty influencer type of world. So there wasn't as many videos of like people talking about curly hair products and their routines and stuff. And so it was a little bit harder to find, but I did find some people that I just like would watch their videos or whatever and what they used. And after like a while of researching, like me and my mom, what we should use and how we should go about it and stuff, we decided the summer of freshman year going into sophomore year that I was gonna start my journey. So I went, my mom had a stylist friend, I went to him, I trimmed my hair because it was just really dead, and like if you have dead hair, it's not gonna grow, it's not gonna change its like curl pattern easily, you know. So I just needed to trim all of that off and get it back healthy. So I trimmed it, and then I started to do my curly hair routine. So I'm gonna tell you guys my first like curly hair routine back in the day. I used the Mixed Chicks line. I used their shampoo, their conditioner. I believe they had like a leave-in and like a styler, and it was like a pack that it came in. You could get it at like Ross and like Marshalls and stuff like that, and they still have it, but that's where I think I got it from. And so I would put, you know, I would use a shampoo and conditioner in the shower, and then after I got out of the shower, I would put in the leave-in and then put in the styler, and then that was it. I would go to sleep, and when I woke up, my hair was still like frizzy-ish, not really like curly like I wanted it to be, but I was like, okay, it's gonna take time, like just keep doing that routine. So the stylist that I had gone to, he suggested that I needed to go a long amount of time without straightening my hair at all. So luckily it was during the summertime when I felt a little bit more comfortable just wearing my hair curly and natural all the time. So I went 2 months wearing my hair natural. I did not straighten it once. I didn't put a blow dryer to it at all, nothing. I just wore it curly and natural. And that was hard. I'm gonna be honest, it was hard because I hated the way my hair looked. So after a few weeks of using those products and doing that routine and just realizing like this isn't working, it's not going anywhere, I finally switched. We did a little bit more research. I started watching more videos, and I wanted to try out the Miss Jessie's line, and that I used their, I don't think I used their shampoo or conditioner, but I used their leave-in. They have like a curly meringue, it's like purple, and I used that. It was like a custard that you put in your hair. I used their leave-in conditioner, and I used the Pillow Soft Curls that I showed you guys in my other previous videos. So that products came a long way for me. I'll have to be honest, the Mixed Chicks products just weren't working for my hair. They weren't strong enough for my hair. So when I switched over to Miss Jessie's, I saw a huge difference in the way that my curls were coming out, the way that they were holding. And I also changed the way, like wash day, what I did after I got out the shower. So after I got out the shower, I would put in the curl meringue, I don't even know if that's how you say that, but whatever. I would put in the leave-in, and I would put in the styler, and then I would take my hair in little sections like this, and I would put it in twos and then just like twist it like this. And the thing is you have to do this in like little sections, not the big sections that I had mentioned in my other videos, but smaller sections so that your hair is really getting that curl, like training it to be curly again. And I highly, highly, highly suggest that routine if you are starting out, because like I had mentioned before, you need to retrain your curls. Otherwise, it's just going to be harder for them to like go back into being curly because they've been like straightened out so much. So after doing that routine for probably like a month, honestly, my curls started to come back. This was around like sophomore year of high school. My curls started to come back. They weren't as defined as this, but the poofiness came back and they were a little bit more curly rather than like stringy and gross. So I was really happy about that. And I started to learn how to style it different ways so that I wouldn't feel so awkward wearing it natural. And I'm not gonna say that even after all of that I felt super confident in wearing my hair curly, but I knew I had to in order to get it to where I wanted it to be. So I continued with that routine until about junior year. I kind of switched it up. Well, it was like end of junior year, beginning of senior year of high school. I switched my routine up. Some of the products, I still kept the Pillow Soft curls, but I added in Shea Moisture. So I used Shea Moisture's shampoo, their conditioner, their leave-in. They have like this, it's kind of like the curl cream that I use now, but it's like a milk one and it's like a pump. I use that as my styler, and then I use the cream smoothie that I use now. So it was mostly all Shea Moisture, and that really helps with bringing the moisture back to my hair and getting the definition back. So my hair was now getting the volume, and it was starting to get more of like a nice shape and like moisture and stuff like that. So I was really digging it. I was starting to fall more in love with my curls. I started following more people on like Instagram and YouTube who had curly hair, and it just made me appreciate my hair a little bit more and just fall more in love with it. So then going into freshman year of college, my hair, to me, honestly, it was like at its best during that time. Hair was so nice. So at that time, I ended up changing out some of the Shea Moisture products for Diva Curl. And this was before the whole Diva Curl like controversial thing came out. So I was using still the Shea Moisture curl cream little orange thing that I've been using. And then I added in the Diva Curl Ultra Defining Gel, which really, really helped my curl with its definition. And then it's the Diva Curl, it's like a definer cream type of thing, and it worked wonders for my hair. It kept my hair like strong, it held my hair, it put in that moisture, like it was the holy grail, honestly. And I still use it to this day. It didn't mess up my hair like some of the other Diva Curl products did. So I still use it to this day, but it is a little expensive, so I only use it when like for special occasions or when I really need my hair to be like on point. So those are the products that I used then. And for the most part, I continued to do the twisties, especially when I needed my hair to hold for like a long amount of time. I would still do the twisties and then take them out in the morning, or because the thing with the twisties is you kind of know how your hair is going to come out. When you do a wash and go, it's kind of hard to determine how your hair is going to come out. So if I knew I needed my hair to turn out a certain way, I would do the twisties. So for the most part, I kept that in my routine. And then I added in a really important night routine, which I will put in another video. So I added in a night routine, which really helped keep my curls like curly for a long amount of time, rather than just being like nice for like 2 days and then having to either re-wet it altogether or put more product or any of that. So yeah. And now okay, so then during this time around sophomore junior year, my hair got really messed up. I went and got my hair done, and I was trying to get it styled a certain way. And unfortunately, the person that I had gone to, she knew how to do curly hair, but not my type of curly hair. And so when she went to cut it and style it, she cut it like really bad. So what ended up happening was my curls down here, like literally to like about right here, were super duper long because my curls were already long at that time. So she didn't want to like cut the length of it, she just wanted to shape my hair. So she didn't cut the bottom, she like went in the middle right here and cut it out, and she kept the top. And so when I would wear my hair down, literally that part would get like scrunched up and it was like so tiny, and this part would be so long, so it looked like I was wearing extensions, and it was just so bad. My hair was like in its worst condition. Some of the products that she had used in my hair just like really messed it up, and so I had to go back into transition mode again. And so some of the products that really helped my hair, like especially this middle part, grow out, because that's what I needed it to grow out, was the Shea Moisture Repair, Strengthening and Repair Deep Conditioner. That thing was magic. I would do it probably every week or every other week. I would leave it in for like 15 to 20 minutes and then wash it out. And then that's also when I had incorporated my massager, which you guys will see in the shower routine, but I incorporated that, and I started using Jamaican castor oil, and that stuff helped so much for my hair to grow. So if you guys are looking for something that's gonna help your hair grow, I highly suggest those 2 products: Jamaican black castor oil, actually 3. The Shea Moisture Strengthening Conditioning Deep Conditioner, and the massager. So I went back into that mode. I had to go back to doing the twists again. This is when I added in the Blueberry Curls gel, which really helped with the definition, because like I said, for some reason the products that she had been using on my hair made it super duper frizzy, and it would like knot up into little knots. And so that really helped with like elongating the curls and making it defined, you know. So the point of me talking about all these different transitions is to show you guys that it is a process. It's a process, and I'm still learning about my hair. I'm still learning about new products that will work for me, products that don't really work for me, and you know, switching up routines here and there depending on how I want my hair to come out. So I just wanted to make this to let any of you guys know that if you are starting this journey and you know it's been frustrating and you just want to give up, don't give up. Keep going, keep researching. And I think one of the biggest things that helped me was following those people with curly hair on social media and watching, you know, various different YouTube videos of, you know, people who had my hairstyle or hair type, people who had, you know, other hair types, and just like really watching, enjoy and love their hair, and just seeing how like beautiful they were, and recognizing that my curls were beautiful and that I was still beautiful when I wore my hair natural, you know. And I think that's one of the biggest things that you have to do for yourself, because society has always put in, you know, the world that having curly hair wasn't, you know, the thing back in the day. And so it can be hard to unlearn those thoughts, and especially if you're already struggling with like loving yourself, it can be hard. So I highly suggest you do that. I know I'm talking a lot and probably rambling on, but yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys to just love yourself throughout the process. Continue to, you know, have that community of people who look like you, who have the same hair as you, and just who are gonna love you no matter what. And you will get there. And just try out new products, try out new routines, see what works for you and what doesn't, and you will get there. And you guys are all beautiful, so yay! Okay, I'm done talking about me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this really helped some of you. If you're starting out or just like going through a rough time, trust me, I know what it's like. I went through like literally a whole month just like wearing my hair up because I hated my hair. So I get you, I feel you, but it gets better. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this. Comment down below if you have any suggestions of what else you would like me to make a video about, or what you would like to see from my sister or both of us. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.